What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, check it out, man. Look, Ubisoft right now is in deep trouble. They are in absolute dire straits, and I don't think it's going to get any better. It's going to get a whole lot worse, to the point maybe where this company absolutely goes completely under, or they might have to take some other drastic steps to try to turn things around. But look, we've been cataloging this, all right? We've been kind of chronicling the the cautionary tale of get woke, go broke when it comes to Ubisoft, because look, they've been pushing message. They've pushed it with Star Wars Outlaws. Don't let them tell you otherwise. They've been absolutely pushing a message, and we'll get to that. They've also been doing that with Assassin's Creed Shadows, all right? So yeah, we're going to throw a black gay protagonist samurai, you know, into a Japanese game when it should just be Japanese characters, and that's that. That's what we're going to do with Assassin's Creed Shadows, because reasons. No, it's because you're trying to push an agenda, you know. DEI is in full effect. Like Star Wars Outlaws, we've talked about this. I had this discussion with Valiant Renegade. Like, how come that ain't Han Solo out there, right? Han Solo would have been perfect. All right, the perfect character for this game, and they would have sold tons and tons and tons of games. But nope, unfortunately, they didn't do that. They went with Kay Vess, a female character that nobody heard of, nobody gives a damn about, and now we're talking about a lackluster launch, and now we got Ubisoft shares falling. Yeah, so there it is. You know, again, these guys will eventually get the picture. You get woke, you go broke, you don't listen to the fans, all right? Listen to the fans, and you can't go wrong. I've been saying it for a million times. Listen to your audience. Who are your customers? Who are the people that are going to come and buy a Star Wars game? Find out what they are looking for. I mean, it's ridiculous. But again, a lot of this also has to do, of course, with the brand damage that Disney themselves have done. They've done enough brand damage to Star Wars in and of itself. But yeah, now all of this stuff is just going to start bleeding over into everything else. You know, so now you put Star Wars at the top of your product, you can't sell it. You know, we just saw that with the Boba Fett dolls, right? That whole pallet full of Boba Fett just sitting there chilling. Nobody's buying it. They got to reduce it all the way down to $1 to try to move that product. And they're going to have to do the exact same thing with Star Wars Outlaws. They're going to have to reduce Star Wars Outlaws to some ridiculous price. You know, not the prices that Ubisoft put out there. You know, again, Ubisoft has its own issues because they set unreasonable, ridiculous prices, and then they put out a buggy game, and then you can't get your money back after they got to fix the bug. It's just all kinds of problems with this company. You know, to the point right now where you got the Wall Street Journal reporting that Ubisoft shares are slumping after an investor is urging the Assassin's Creed maker to go private. They're saying, yo, man, take the company private, all right? Because putting it public right now is probably not the right thing to do. Go private with it. He was unsatisfied, this company, AJ Investments, unsatisfied with the current performance and strategic direction of the company. They're saying, yeah, this thing ain't going well, guys. You know, everybody, these companies are invested in Ubisoft, and they're like, we're losing our asses right now. Go private with the company, okay? All right, it says here, a minority investor called for the video game maker to go private and install a new management team. And because of that, now the shares are just falling off the side of a cliff. But they've been falling, all right? Even after Assassin's Creed, even after Star Wars Outlaw has dropped, and that was supposed to kind of boost sales, and people were anticipated of that, right? You know, we saw that. Here's where the stock price is right now, all right? 13.67 euros. I mean, this is down 7% just today. But I mean, if you go back 5 days, yeah, it's down like 13% from 5 days. You go back a month, it's down 19%. I mean, it's just getting uglier and uglier and uglier. And look, this is around the time that Star Wars Outlaws was releasing. It you know, started to rise. So it's like, all right, it was playing around in the 17s. It got all the way up to 1750. People were kind of, all right, let's go. Let's see what we got. All right. Now this game is dropped. Might be the time to buy. And then this thing comes out and it absolutely tanks. The sales are just falling. It's off the side of the cliff. So down we go, you know? And look, Ubisoft is trying to, like, you know, okay, man, we apologize. Okay, we messed up. Star Wars Outlaw is unfair. Instant fail stealth missions is a mistake. All right. The dev admits a patch is due next week. Yeah, it's too little too late to try to fix your damn mistakes. You should have never did it to begin with. They're saying, man, yeah, we kind of screwed this one up. All right, we kind of screwed this up. All right, we're going to patch it next week. Everything's going to be just fine. Too late. People are going to wait. Nope. You just keep patching, bro. You just keep patching, and I'll check for this maybe, you know, a month or two later. You know, when you got to finally discount this thing down to like $29.99 or maybe even $15, but it's going to be like the Boba Fett dolls. Pretty soon, this thing is just going to be free. Hey, just get this shit away. We can't do nothing else with it. All right, we ain't going to sell this crap. It's absolutely incredible. But yeah, look, the fans, all right? The toxic fans were right. We've been saying that, all right? Go get your shirt, all right? I'll put the link in there. Go get your shirt on the merch store because I've been saying this. The toxic fans are right. If you listen to the fans, you cannot go wrong because that's your audience. Those are the people that are going to be plunking down the money, the $70 for this game, the 80, the 90, the 100, whatever. Whatever amount you want to put on as a price point for the game, just listen to the fans and give them what they want. I will never understand this concept of not listening to your audience and giving your audience the opposite of what they're asking for. Hey, man, we like attractive female characters in video games. We like it. Give us that, and everybody's cool. But nah, we ain't gonna do that, all right? We gonna give you this K-Vest character, and then that brings me to this shit, all right? The gamer brought this thing up. Let's talk about K-Vest's face. Yeah, let's talk about the face. We've been talking about the face. The face is ugly. The face is not an attractive woman. If you're going to put a female character, you're not going to give us the Han Solo that you should have gave us. If you're going to give us K-Vest, then give us an attractive K-Vest. The woman that played it looks amazing. She's gorgeous. Humberly Gonzalez. She looks great. Now, it turns out she's just as woke as these idiots. But nevertheless, they try to uglify these characters and they don't want them to be feminine. You know, that's purposely done. That's not an accident. We've seen, like I showed the Cal Kestis look, where Cal Kestis and Dominic Monaghan, they look like the same guy, like it's the same dude. But with this chick, we gonna screw Humberly Gonzalez up, and we gonna make her into this troll. It just doesn't make sense. But see, look what they saying, right? All right. Look what they're saying. The chuds are right. Now they saying we right. All right. The toxic fans are right. Basically, yeah, we know we're right. You don't need to tell us that. We knew we was right before. We don't need your confirmation or validation. We knew we were right. And that's what we was telling you. K-Fest does look weird. It's not for the reasons they tell you, though. It could be because of technical issues or limitations, or just because she was supposed to look like that. Whatever it is, it's not because of a conspiracy against gamers to make women in video games more ugly and all of this stuff. They're saying everything is not a conspiracy against you. Sometimes games just look weird. Stop sending people abuse on the internet. No, we talking trash, all right? No, we talking trash because, look, we said it. Hey, this don't look right. Fix it, and maybe the game might sell. And see, like this person right here is gaslighting because, look, I'm going to take you right to this article. We were talking about this with Valiant Renegade. Valiant Renegade brought this one up. Shout out to VR, okay? He brought this up, all right? Yeah, Nikki Foy, the writer, all right? She's talking about the femininity of this character, okay? And she's saying, yeah, like female protagonists are usually viewed differently from male protagonists, not in the way of worse or better, but for me, the point of the view really infuses how of things. Often the why is the same for characters. Survival, right? Female characters are often shown surviving in a different way. Maybe a cool, charming female character. She's going to use her feminine wiles to get something done, or she could pretend to be weak or whatever. Okay, so she's saying, yo, I don't want to use femininity. I don't want my female character to exude any femininity, all right? That's what she says right here. She's talking about K-Vest. I don't want K to ever do any of these. I don't want her to ever to pretend to be weak. I don't want her to pretend to be weak. I don't want her to use her femaleness to get something. She doesn't want her to be a woman. She doesn't want her to use her femininity. She would prefer her to use masculinity, all right? She's using her, I don't want her to use her female. So it's like, all right, that's the agenda right there. She's basically saying, I want her to be more masculine. And so if she's going to be masculine, well, I guess we better give her a masculine face and a masculine body and a masculine haircut. We don't want her to look like a woman. We don't want her to look like the attractive actress. All right. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody where we never use any femaleness. And so, yeah, when the gamer comes out and says this bullshit, oh, yeah, the chuds are right. She does look weird, but it's not for the reasons they tell you. I call bullshit. It's like, nah, that's exactly why she looks the way she looks. Because they want her to look like that. They want to completely diminish her femininity. And that's why people don't rock with it. Again, this stuff goes against the grain of just normal human beings, okay? Normal human beings, 95% of the world, all right? There's a 5% out there that thinks in the weird direction, all right? But 95% of men, they like attractive men and attractive women in their video games, in their movies, in their television shows, and all of their entertainment content. They would prefer attractiveness to unattractive. And the same thing goes with women. The women want attractive men and attractive women. That's how this shit works. And see, when you go against the grain of normal humanity and you try to go into some weird offshoot of whatever it is you're trying to do, this is what happens, okay? You end up losing all kinds of bread and money, all right? And then you end up saying, ah, shit, man, we got to go private, all right? Ubisoft needs to start going private because the shares are slumping. Things are going off the side of a cliff. Get woke, go broke, okay? I mean, damn, man, they're going to learn this lesson eventually, but we're going to continue to catalog this because this is exactly where the company has found itself. And hey, no skin off my back, all right? Ain't no skin off my back. I don't own a piece of this company. Again, I'm just saying, if you do listen to your audience, you'll be fine. But if you go in some weird offshoot direction, there you go. All right, there you go. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Hey, it is what it is at this point. You know, Ubisoft's not going to learn their lesson until they absolutely go completely under, until all these investors like AJ Investments says, you know what, let's just pull the money and get up out of here. These clowns don't know what they're doing. The strategic direction of the company is just completely off. Let's just go in a completely different direction, do something different, all right? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.